takes approximately 5 to 10 minutes to get to the shore in Katakolon. We just arrived in Katakolon. Very nice day, 29 degrees today. We've got about an hour to have a wander around before we catch our coach on an organised trip to Olympia.
Katakolon today is the second most visited port for cruise ships in Greece, and it constitutes a basic gathering point for tourists wishing to visit ancient Olympia.
It's only a very small place with three
streets altogether.
very picturesque and scenic, isn't it?
There's local produce here as well, honey, olive oil, soaps, things like that. Right next to the house,
There is a tourist train you can catch and a tourist bus. We've only got about an hour to have a wander around.
Olive oil and honey.
So it's just a quick wander around really, the shops, a drink, a bite, something to eat, and have a little walk around the harbour, and then it's time to catch the coach. Some nice little shops, isn't there? Or you can have a bite of something to eat. To keep a check on the time, won't we?
We won't get lost, it's alright.
Nice little cafe there, I think we'll call there after.
Oh, they do handmade hero there.
Very nice.
Some black people out.
Something smells nice.
Loads of little coffee shops down there that you can look at on the way back.
Yeah. See a shop, we can get a bottle of water, can't we? Pure Greek traditional products. Another cafe there. Plenty of restaurants on the front.
All lined up all the way along, left and right.
Lots of restaurants, cafes. Very picturesque harbour, isn't it?
Pretty.
Very pretty. Some of the food there. There's one menu. Very cheap.
€3.5 euros here, chicken.
€3.5 for chicken kebab. Very cheap in Peter. See the cruise ships there docked. I think if there hadn't been any cruise ships in, we want to go on the tender, but because there's two in, we have to come across the tender. Probably too many ships coming at once. Very nice place, isn't it? Very small, quaint.
Yeah, it is. It's lovely. Nice colours as well.
Yeah. Very warm today. Nice little harbour, a few fishing boats. I haven't got time to walk all the way around. Probably just have time now for something to eat, a drink, and then get ready to catch the coach back. But what I have seen, I'm very impressed. Very small place, but some beautiful restaurants. Very scenic, with the sea in the background, with the yachts and the fishing boats. Very nice. Like I said before, there is a tourist bus, a tourist train you can catch. Maybe next time. Very picturesque with the flowers next to the restaurants. Very reasonably priced with some of the menus I've seen.
Loads of fresh fish.
Yeah, loads of fresh fish. I'd like to stay here for the full day actually. It's a big cruise ship. Holland. Dutch ship. Very nice place. Obviously the dependence on the cruise ships coming in. It's quite full of people. All the restaurants are full. To eat and a drink.
Yeah, I think a quick chicken souvlaki and a quick toilet stop, and then board the coach for ancient Olympia.
Just met a couple of Americans from Texas. Very nice people. It's nice and cool in here. I think this is the place here, isn't it, Susie? So we better find a table. Go.
One no judgy. One Coke Zero and one Fanta, please. Fanta lemon. Thank you. We had a really nice, quick and easy spot of lunch and a couple of cold drinks. We've got 30 minutes to kill now before our coach trip to Olympia, so we'll just do a bit more mooching around the shops.
Very nice here, isn't it?
Lovely.
Not too overcrowded. That's why they only let 2 cruises in at a time, isn't it? 2 cruise ships. And that's why we came by tender.
Yep.
Just to cut the tourists down, isn't it?
Do you want to go to the right? Go to the end there, have a look, and then come back in?
Yeah.
Obviously not you.
So it's not too overcrowded, which is nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
No bustling crowds. I'm very impressed. It's a very small place, very quaint, with side streets and shops. I'm very impressed. Are you, Caesar?
Yeah.
Got all different kinds of shops. You need a fridge magnet.
Maybe. I'll have a look, see what we've got on that side.
I think they maybe a euro, not a euro, whatever. Right? Oh.
A lot of Americans here.
Yes.
There's a little tourist train. We always go on one when we stop off at Toulon or wherever, Rome. But time's not the essence. We're only here for 4 hours in total, including Katakolon and Olympia. And then we have to catch the last tender boat, which is what time?
5:30.
5:30. And then we're back on the boat. Heading our way now slowly to the coach to take us to Olympia. A nice little cool breeze, isn't it? Well, we're just going to find out which coach we're on, and then after we'll go to Olympia. And they do provide you with an audio set, so you can listen to it while you're walking around with a guide for all the relevant information and the history of Olympia.
Little port around here, but it is also able to host big ships like yours. So today our plan is to visit ancient Olympia, the birthplace of the Olympic Games, as well as the museum, the Archaeological Museum of Ancient Olympia. My name is Dimitri, and I'll be your guide for today. And we're still waiting for some of your companions for the ship, a few people, and we're off shortly. Okay. Meanwhile, if you need anything, just let me know, or if you have a question regarding the schedule or Greece. I assume that you were in Athens yesterday. Right. I've seen your boat by the Piraeus. I'm also going to assume that you visit Parthenon and Acropolis already. Fantastic. So you all know the story of Poseidon and Athena, etc., right? Good. Okay. We're gonna talk more about the myths as well as architecture, or how the whole thing started. A quick question: in Athens, did you have the chance to stop by the Olympic Stadium, the modern one? You drove by. I was too busy to stop. Yeah. Sometimes it happens. Depends on the traffic. So, yeah. I also live in Athens, so I come to Olympia from time to time when they need some help. But I really love this area. I think it's one of the greatest archaeological sites in the entire country. This one and Delos in Mykonos. I don't know if you've been to Mykonos yet, or if you're going to Mykonos next, or if it's not in schedule at all. Which is your next stop? Corfu. Wow, fantastic. Okay, guys, great. We'll wait for the rest of the people and we'll be off soon.
Olympia, a place I've always dreamed about coming. We are provided with a guide.
For Dimitri.
He'll give us all the history and the facts of Olympia. We're just on our way now to the ticket office. Very hot today. So here on the right hand side is the original building of the Olympic Games. Been such a warm day, I won't mind going around on that. Nice relaxing tour. Tickets to get in, yeah? for the next hour to take us around the Olympia. The original place where the Olympic flame started from here. This is where the place where the races will start.
One race where men and women competed equally, and that was the chariot race with horses.
Era, which was made about 10,000 BC.
Was made around 330 to 340 BC. Not everything on this archaeological site was built at the same time.
So all this area here, the temple was Hera, mother of the gods. This building here is a prehistoric building from 2050 to 2000 BC.
This is or was a fountain, and the 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5 rock bases at the bottom were actually statues of Roman emperors. This area here would have been like the Trevi Fountain in Rome, but this is actually 2,000 years older than the Trevi Fountain. And this is the running track, and the areas surrounding the running track would hold at its maximum 40,000 people. This is the altar where they would do the sacrificing of the gods. Not human sacrifices, but sacrifices of animals like lambs. So this area was to keep the religious events separate from the athletic events. There was also shops along here where people used to buy food and also items relating to the sports. So the diets of the people in around this time was they would consume only 5 to 6 kilos of meat in a year, whereas today a typical person would eat 5 to 6 kilos of meat a month. So their diet mainly consisted of bread, olive oil and wine, always lots of wine. This is the accommodation area which would hold the priests. As the Olympics were only every 4 years, this is where people would live at all the other times. Workshop, videos. We're on our way now to the Archaeological Museum. This is where you can browse the collection of classical, Roman and Greek treasures. Amongst the famous exhibits are the head of Hera and Hermes, of which we'll tell you more when we arrive there. Some of the finds of the finer Neolithic to early Helladic periods of Olympia.
With the 4 different columns going around, the story was at the very top temple, and this is sort of an animation, like a reproduction picture. The side.
All sorts of different artifacts throughout the ages. This is the statue of Zeus.
Some of the exhibits in here are absolutely wonderful. And here are from the Roman era. Just come out of the museum. It was a fantastic experience to see some fantastic archaeological exhibits. So we're coming to the end of our tour of Olympia. It's been a fantastic experience. I'd like to thank Demetria, our tour guide, very knowledgeable, very easy to talk to. We learned quite a bit today.
Yep, so now we're going to make our way back to the coach, takes us back to Katakolon, and then board the tender boat back onto the ship.
So it's ta-ra from me.
And ta-ra from me.
Ta-ra.